The INTP personality type within the Myers-Briggs, it's a rare personality type. It's not the rarest, but it is pretty rare. Only 3% of the total population is an INTP. Now, 4.8% of the population are men, while only 1.8% are women. So when we look at their personality type, you want to remember that these are people who need logical explanations for everything that interests them. They love theory, they love the abstract, and they really like more ideas over any kind of social interaction. And that goes along with their introverted part of their personality. They tend to be quiet, they're contained, and they're flexible and adaptable, which goes with their perceiving part. They have an ability to really focus in depth, especially if it's something that interests them. Now, they want to focus in depth because they love to solve problems in their area of interest. However, sometimes they tend to be pretty skeptical or critical, even analytical at times. Other interesting things about their personality is that they tend to use their thinking, which is their dominant function, although introverted, to find and develop principles and structures to understand and explain their whole world. They love logic, and they're going to approach everything in life with skepticism. Why? Because they want to form their own opinions and their own standards, and then they want to apply those opinions and standards to themselves. Now, the thing that they value most is going to be intelligence and competence. So now they love logic, analytical things, they are objective, and they also tend at times to seem very detached or contemplative. They are very reflective. Again, that goes along with that introverted and intuition part of their personality. They love to see possibilities and connections. That goes along with that extroverted intuition part of their personality, which is what people tend to see more is going to be that extroverted intuition. They're very quick, insightful, and even ingenious. They're curious, especially about ideas and theories. So at their very best, what you're going to see is that they are independent problem solvers. They love to work independently, especially when they can have a detached place to be able to really analyze an idea or a situation or even a problem. They're going to ask some really difficult questions, and they're even going to challenge themselves as well as others to find some kind of logical approach to everything. Now, they, again, love to work independently, but because of that, they sometimes are going to run into a little bit of problems because they are not getting those critiques and summaries that a group setting would really provide for them. Now, when they are extremely stressed, though, remember that the INTP may become extremely opinionated, and to the point that they are almost angry and they lose control because their emotions are going to come out in an uncontrolled way. They even become hypersensitive, and they're going to take criticism very, very personally. We also want to notice that when it comes to the INTP, that they are going to probably withdraw from people, procrastinate. They're going to be resentful. They may even resist any kind of change or dealing with others, and especially dealing with the feelings of others. When we look at the INTP, other people are going to see them as quiet and reserved, and that's going to be part of that introverted part of their function. And remember that you're not going to be able to really see that dominant thinking part of their function, which is the logic and the analytical side of them. Instead, what you're going to really see is more of that intuition side, which is more extroverted. That they're going to require a lot of action, meaning that they want action in problem solving, not physical action. They are tolerant of a lot of behaviors that goes along with their perceiving part of their personality, and they really are only going to argue or raise issues when they believe that it is really absolutely necessary. The only time that their flexibility is going to be disappeared is if their values or their principles are being challenged. So others are generally going to see an INTP as being quiet, contained, calm, even detached, and independent. They really have a great value on autonomy.